Here we go, here we go. This is, again, along with Rue, the only survivor of my original team. This is my starter Maki that I began the game with when I didn't understand that Honoka has the most smile points and will benefit you the most in the early game. I had no idea. I just picked whoever I liked best in the anime at the time, which was Maki. She is not my, like, number one girl right now. I still like her a lot, but she's not super number one anymore. But I do still appreciate her a lot. I appreciate this card a lot. I really like the flower in her hair. I like the art. And she's a Timer Charm level 4, so good. Victory Prayer Nozomi. Not much to say about this card. She's on my Smile team currently. She's from the same set as that Hanayo that I really like, the one that I got first. I don't know, doesn't really stand out that much, unfortunately. Like, the leggings are nice, I guess, but with the purple hair and everything, it just kind of, like, all kind of blends together for me. I don't know why. It just kind of, like, isn't, like, a super outstanding design. I really like this card, though, despite the wide open to jokes name, the open wide Kotori Minami. But I really like the card design. Now, the smiling face is super nice. The hair, kerchief, whatever she's wearing is really, really nice. The apron and the colors. This is a card where the colors really do come together. I think in part helped by the pink background there. It goes really nice with the sort of blue-green outfit she's wearing. And I really want to eat whatever, like, little cookie or heart cookie she's got there on the end of her spoon, or whatever. What is that, anyway? Somebody tell me. Is it, like... Wait a minute, is it not even a cookie? Because it's like a soup ladle. Is that, like, a heart-shaped carrot from a bowl of soup or something? I don't know. Somebody tell me what that is. Anyway, this card is cute, and I often have her as the leader of my Smile team, because... my Smile team has no URs, so I can use any of my SRs to lead it. Pure Knight Umisonoda, again also on my Smile team, from the same set as the Winter Rin and Kotori. She's pretty nice. Again, this design doesn't super stand out to me, even though it technically is actually pretty well designed, like with the blue and the cream and the red. I don't know, the posing and the art don't stand out to me that much, so not much to say about that one. I do like this Umi, though. Secret Desire Umi Sonoda. I pulled her in my first scouting video as well, you saw that. The Valentine's set is just super nice. I really like the uniforms, they're very well designed. I like them even kind of better than the idolized versions, because they're not as busy. So it's really kind of cute, and I like that they all have, like, the little boxes of chocolates with them. It makes me want chocolate, goddammit! More luck for me, Maki Nishikino. More luck in a sense, I guess. Unfortunately, I've never been able to use this. She's definitely not strong enough to be on the Smile team. You saw her pulled in the most recent scouting video. I didn't get high enough in the event she came out in to get a copy of her at that time, so I had to pull a copy of her from scouting. Yeah, the jacket's nice. The like, little, like, flower lacy stuff on the sleeves is nice. That's... I don't know. the mask is a little bit weird. But, I don't know. That's all I have to say about her, I guess. Making Ripples, Rin Hoshizora. I didn't want to idolize her, which is, I know, weird for some people, because that Pepe Rin costume, the frog costume, is very popular with a lot of people, but I honestly like the unidolized version better. I don't really like cartoon frogs. There, I said it. So, I'm much happier to have her in her, like, in her puddle jumpers there. This card I almost didn't get, Sigh of Relief, Nozomi Tojo. I wasn't really planning to score high in the score match that she came out in, but I played just enough that it was like, I might as well get her anyway, and she did end up landing a spot on the Smile team anyway, so I guess it was worth it. Although mostly I just get disappointed when I look at her because I was going to make my score match video during her score match event. But then life got overwhelming, and then I needed a break, so I ended up not doing that. So now she's just serving as a reminder of my failure to put that video out on time. So, sorry Nozomi, it's not your fault. It's my fault. And that score match video, by the way, hopefully will come out during the upcoming Honoka score match. So, keeping my promise this time. I'll catch you next, Maki Nishikino. Oh god, this Maki. This Maki, I think now it's fixed, but well, especially because she's not in regular scouting anymore. But before, this Maki and the teacher Nico had unnaturally high appearance rates in scouting. So if you ever got copies of this card or that Nico, before the recent changes in all the scouting boxes, you unfortunately didn't get that lucky, because you know how cards have sort of a heightened appearance rate when they first come out? For whatever reason, that wasn't fixed when this card and that Nico card came out. Same with the initial Nozomi UR card. So they had a heightened appearance rate, and that's why it's easy to idolize them. So I've got the idolized versions of both her and Sensei Nico. Thankfully did not fall to the initial Nozomi, but I know a lot of people have gotten her, and have gotten her idolized, leading to the term welfare Nozomi. So I thankfully do not have a welfare Nozomi, but I do have the welfare Maki and Nico. Ah, my Elven Ties Hanayo. This is the first card I reached tier 2 for in an event, and still to date is the highest I've ever placed in an event. I believe I ranked 230, which at the time was outside of tier 1. It would have been tier 1 if it had been nowadays, but unfortunately it was only tier 2 at the time. But it still meant I got to idolize her, which is great because I love this outfit so much. The colors I think are great. The gradient shading is really, really pretty. The hat is adorable. The gloves are adorable. The corset thingy is but it conforms to the body shape without looking constricting. Weirdly enough, I feel like the bust is kind of like, it's weird because that sounds like bad out of context, like, oh, look at her bust. But I feel like sometimes it seems like Hanayo is supposed to be the fat girl of the group, even though she's absolutely not. She's still like perfect model body, basically, as far as anime goes. But I feel like the way that the bust is drawn here and the way the skirt sort of goes around the hips there, it kind of gives Hanayo a bit more of a curvy look than she normally has. And I really appreciate that as a bigger girl. So maybe that's just me, but that's why I felt like driven to get this card. It's like, yes, even though she's definitely not overweight in the slightest, it makes me feel ever so slightly better about being a woman of size. So thank you, Hanayo. Thank you for that. Oh, and this is I think this is from that the Bloodbath Umi event, right? Yeah, because there were like 2 promo SRs that came out during that event randomly, because I think in the Japanese server at the time, there had been a contest, and whoever won the contest got promo SRs that were released during the next event. And this was one of them, which is a really, really nice designed card. I think I'm using her on my healer team right now, so thankfully she's still getting use. She's got a level 3 skill, which is also good. Yeah, very, very pretty card. Not much else to say other than that. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Promo Eliayase, gotten from the Weiss Schwartz booster pack. You can see me get that and my other Weiss Schwarz promo cards in the Weiss Schwarz promo video. I don't think... Yeah, no, I haven't unfortunately got to use her, because Cool Team is too OP, but I'm glad to have her. I really love the No Brand Girl outfits. Pretty Bird Kotori Minami, first tier 1 in an event. So, and of course, the highest bonded member in my profile that you saw before. I've had like 4 copies of her, which is why she has a skill level 3. So pretty. Again, such a pretty outfit. Love the gradient on the wings and the outfit itself. The adorable, like, ponytail bird. The little microphone with the bow on it, and the leggings with the feather top. Everything about this card is so cute! I love it! Excuse me, let me gush for a moment. Alrighty. And Rainbow Pants Ellie, of course, from, you saw her in the token event video. And I thankfully did get her. So glad, so glad. She is currently on the cool team, because she is cool enough to make the cut. So pretty. Such pride. Oh, loving the pride. I'm so glad that she came out around the time that the US made their decision about gay marriage, by the way, because that was just perfect. So, yeah. Proud to have her on my team. And of course, you saw this card get pulled and idolized in the recent scouting video. This is Fragrant Chinese Tea Nozomi Tojo. Such a nice card. I think I said probably my piece about her in that video. Yeah, but needless to say, it's very, very well designed card, and I'm very, very glad to have it. I just had to switch my member list around a sec there. It was organized by level before. I just had to switch it to organized by rarity so that we could finish off with all the URs. For now, let's continue on with the idolized SRs. This is Homemade Ramen, Rin Hoshizora. Really, really, really glad that I idolized her because this design is the most adorable. Oh god. I think this is possibly my favorite of the Rin cards that I have. I think I would make that distinction. Because the hair ribbons in the back make for a wonderful little, like, bow effect. I think I've talked before about how this set isn't kind to every card in it, but it definitely looks good on Rin and a couple of the other members of Muse. So super, super glad that I could get her. I also quite like her better than the unidolized version, whose face looks a little bit strange, I feel like. So I was overwhelmed and so happy to not have to look at that face anymore when I played songs. So, yay. Oh, another promo SR, Kotori Minami, No Brand Girls version, also from the Weiss Schwarz booster pack. I think she is the only one of those promos that I'm actually using, because Pure Team is not so power. But she is definitely being used on that team. She has a Timer Yell level 3 skills. I've been skilling her up a little bit. Is it just me, or does the pose look a little, like, Escher-ish? It looks like the boobs are facing to the front, but the stomach is completely turned to the side, because there's no belly button that I can see. And the hips are turned even further around than that. It looks like an Escher Girls pose, but it's not quite that like, egregious. I don't know, it looks really strange, even though the outfit is nice. Does anybody else get that vibe from this card? I don't know. Either way, still glad to have it. Yay! Romantic Valentine Hanayo Koizumi. This is the card that I was saying before fights with my Juicy Fruity Kotori in Pure Songs, the one that goes Ichiban desu. Of course, you saw me scout her in, well, 2 versions of her in my first scouting video, and gush absolutely over the top about, which people liked, apparently. Weirds me out. But yes, still very, very glad to have her. Like I said for the Valentine's Umi, I think the jackets are a little bit busy in this set, like with all the, like, patches and stuff down towards the bottom and the buttons and everything. But I really like the little fluffy wings at least, and the bow on the front. The colors are nice. The headset is just an adorable little piece on there. And her expression is just lovely. I like the little peace sign too. The hip tattoo is interesting. There's a weird number of these cards that have like little hip tattoos. I guess Muse is just getting supplied with a lifetime never-ending supply of hip tattoos because they're Muse, because they're a school idol group. I don't know. I don't know where Muse gets most of their costumes, to be honest. I know you're not really supposed to think that hard about School Idol Festival, but I keep trying to wonder, like, how the timeline of every card that exists in the game works. Like, so, are these costumes being worn all while they're still in school? Are they being done afterwards, after they've been, like, signed by an agent or something? Are these all, like, part of photo shoots? I know some of the side stories describe them as being part of photo shoots. Like, I'm pretty sure the wedding set is described that way. But it still appears that from the side stories that they take place during school, which means every card ever released, along with all the main story chapters and side stories, have to take place within a period of 1 year when all the girls are still in high school together. And it'll break your brain if you think about it too hard, so really you just shouldn't think about it too hard, but yeah. I don't know. If I do start thinking about it too hard, I usually just tell myself that School Idol Festival takes place after they're done high school, and they're just like... they're part of some, like, idol agency at this point who can supply them with an endless supply of costumes and poses and lighting and whatnot. So that's, I don't know, that's my pedantic nerd way of approaching this game. Summer Water Girls Kotori Minami, yay! So I tiered for this event, tier 2, not tier 1 unfortunately, but still plenty enough to get this beautiful SR, lovely, lovely colors. Blue and red and purple on a bright green background is just so appealing to the eye. Absolutely pops off the card there. And you got like the dynamic flow of the fabric and the really cheery expression, the flower petals. Everything about this card just screams summer, and summer is almost over, which is sad, so I'm glad that I will continue to have this Kotori around as a little piece of summer in my deck, even during the deep winter months up here in the north. Aww. Muse Energy Seal, Rin Hoshizora. I think this is my third SR. The Feigning Sleep Nozomi was my fourth. I did confirm this in between the break there. I really, really miss her unidolized version. You can see that version in my Let's Explain Love Live video. And you can see the idolization of this card in my SR idolizations video. I kind of explained there that I'm not a fan of this outfit at all. The midriff is kind of squicky and not very well designed to boot. Neither are the bottom of those like booty shorts there. The posing is a little weird. The face has that like initial SR curse of looking like just... But at the very least, I kind of like the hat. And that's really all you can see in the icon when you play this card in songs. Like, you can only see the face, so that's how I put up with it. But I still really, really miss the old version of her. Oh well. She does have a skill level 2 though, because I did pull that extra version of her in the most recent scouting video. So I was able to use that copy to skill her up to level 2. So it's a rare SR with a skill up. So that's good at least. Here's that Sensei Nico. I won't go on too much about her because I already explained pretty much with the Animal Maki card. But yes, it's not hard to idolize this card, or at least it wasn't. because of the high appearance rate. Still a good card to have, though. It's always good to have an idolized SR. And this is a really nice design, too. The business wear really suits her. I like the little, like, magazine that she's carrying with her on the cover. It's, like, perfect for her personality. Yeah, it's a nice card. Curse of the appearance rate aside. I really, really love this card even more, though. Goldfish Scooper Maki Nishikino. I believe, I can't remember. I think I pulled a second version of this card in a solo YOLO? I think. I can't remember, honestly. But I was glad because the idolized version of this card is just amazing. The pattern on the dress, again, just pops so much. The like, sparkly, glowy stars on her, like, fan just make it look super glamorous, especially with the, like, really nice hair flower and the jewelry there. The little voice clips that pop up when she shows up on the main menu are interesting and fun, because she does the whole, like, I don't really like, it's not like I like, oh god, never mind! So, that's kind of funny. I like having her on my menu for that reason. Yeah, and of course, very, very good for the team, very good stats. Can't say no to that. Lovely. Definitely, I think this is my favorite Maki card that I have, for sure. This is another of those promo SRs. I think she goes with the Ballet Maki one that came out during the Bloodbath Umi event. Can I be your present? So many wrong implications there. These girls are in high school, goddammit. And this outfit is not very well designed to boot. Like, it's just all over the place and it doesn't really flow. It's weird. It's weird. The only thing I really liked about it was that I managed to skill it up to level 5 before it got kicked off the Smile team. So it had a good skill at least. But now I'm glad to finally be rid of you from my team, so I rarely have to look at you anymore. Get a better outfit, Nico. Put some clothes on, goddammit. Not that one! Not those clothes! Why are ugly cowboy outfits a thing in this game? At least her outfit looks marginally better than Rin's. Like, the shorts are a little better. The leg part is definitely a better design with the, like, chaps and whatnot. The pose is, again, a little bit strange with the twisting there. Oh yeah, and the hat is super tacky. But I like the gloves, and I like the rocking horse, at least, so I'll take what I can get. And again, you really only have to look at the face when you play songs, so there's that. Seriously, Nico, get some better clothes! Go back to the Sensei Nico outfit. Okay, last of the Weiss Schwartz promos, Rin Hoshizora. Unfortunately, I've never used her, but for some reason I skilled her up anyway. No, wait, I think she was on the Smile team very briefly. Again, no Brand Girls outfit, can't complain. That's all I've really got to say at this point about those cards.